What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to Royal Blood. This is a brand new auto quest, auto grinder style MMO brought to you by Gameville. Do keep in mind that this game is an early access closed beta, so if you do decide to download this game and try it out, do know that your progress will be wiped on the way to the actual global launch. So with all that in mind, I didn't want to deep dive in the game too much. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief overview. I really don't like to dedicate time in games when I know my progress is going to be wiped. I'm the worst tester that you don't want me to test your game because I don't want to play if I'm going to lose my progress. So I let other people test things. But with all that being said, let's take a look at what this game has to offer. Now, first things first, you might recognize this gameplay loop if you are familiar with games like Lineage 2 Revolution, for example. This game follows and borrows heavily from that style of game. So as you can see right now, my character is just auto grinding away. I have these 3 quests on the side of my screen here. I have a main quest and I have these 2 little side quests here. So right now I'm gonna go help hunt these elder frogs, and my character will auto path all the way down to the elder frogs. Oh, actually I'm gonna stop right here and pick up these herbs. So right now my character is going to auto loot these herbs. She's gonna find them on her own and do everything by herself. Basically I'm here to equip my new gear, select new quests, and that type of thing. So like I said, this is a gameplay loop that is an acquired taste. And me as a person that I don't mind autoplay games. I mean, look at my YouTube channel. I play tons of autoplay games. I even play idle games. But this, I haven't gotten on board with this type of game just yet. I know there are a ton out there, and this gameplay style is actually becoming pretty popular. I know with Lineage 2 Revolution, this title, there's another title called Darkness Rises, I believe, and then of course the big daddy that's on the way, Black Desert Mobile, is coming as well. And they kind of follow this isometric top-down grinder standpoint. So you're gonna see a lot of these games in the future, and I will cover them because I'm curious to see. Like I said, I'm okay with autoplay games. I don't know why these games haven't grabbed me since I'm not like opposed to that gameplay style, but for whatever reason they haven't really grabbed me. So that's that. So what I'm gonna do, what is she doing right now? She's like stuck. Oh, she's dead. I died. Look at that, I died. Hey, well this game isn't super easy apparently. I wasn't even paying attention. I have no idea how I died. Well, there you go. If you want to know is the game challenging in any way, maybe, sure. Maybe there are some places where you do need to manually control yourself. So do keep that in mind. So my character is a female mage. Now in this game, for whatever reason, they decided to gender lock the classes. So if you want to be a warrior, you got to be a, oh, I see where I am. We're going to leave these. I see look at those guys. Those guys are strong. I'm going to go do my main quest. But if you want to be a warrior in this game, you have to be a male. If you want to be a gunslinger class, you got to be a male. If you want to be a mage, you have to be a female. And if you want to be a bard, you have to be a lolly. So unfortunately, everything is gender locked in this game. So it is what it is. All right. So we're going to try to do this main quest because I think I have done too many side quests and I'm a little too weak for it. Now, right now, I'm just kind of watching her here live because she went back and forth to this NPC here. There we go. Skip that, take our quest reward, and this is basically what your input is here. You jump in, you accept your quests, you do what you gotta do, you skip the text, and then off she goes. So I'm gonna go and do some mining. And like I said, it does it all by itself. And while the game is playing, of course, you can go inside your inbox and kind of manage it. And, you know, the reason why people like these games, and I know some people are like, why even play the game if it's going to play yourself? Well, the reason why a lot of people like these types of games is for the management aspect, not necessarily the gameplay aspect. So they're not too concerned about shooting the fireball. They're more concerned about all of the stats that go into making the fireball more powerful. So that's why these games allow you to do all of your menu work while the game is still playing, because you're more managing a character, not necessarily playing a character, if that makes it make more sense. So think of this game like, you know, like a sim game where you manage the town. You're not managing the people going to work every day, right? You're not doing it at that granular of a level. So that's that. So let's see, we're gonna go over here. I'll take those rewards, appreciate that. Now I'll show you my character here. So right now I have fire equipped. This is my main DPS spec. Where are you gonna go? There you go. It's my main DPS spec, and I can also switch to Frost and I'll just kind of control it myself so you can see what it looks like. Now, as far as graphics are concerned in this game, I actually like the graphics in this game more than Lineage 2 Revolution. I remember everyone was talking about how good Lineage 2 Revolution looked, and graphically, I could see why people would say that, but artistically, Lineage 2 Revolution looked really boring and bland to me. I think this game looks better for whatever it's worth. So what are we doing here? I'm gonna go talk to this guy. We're gonna try to get our character to auto path over. I'm gonna switch back to fire because that's a little bit better on the DPS side. And I want her to continue moving here. There we go. There we go. All right, so she's on her way to her next quest. Now, what I like about this game over Lineage 2 Revolution, and yes, we're gonna talk about that game quite a bit because I know millions of people have played that game. One thing I like, oh, hold on. Let's zoom in. Let's move. Okay, I can't move. Here we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Where are you going? Stop, please. Turn off auto. All right. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna fight me. I want to see. So look at what my character looks like. This is gonna be the same exact look. Okay. So I've been noticing that my look has changed, but that might just be at certain tiers, which makes sense. A lot of games kind of do that. So you do actually have graphical changes on your armor. Like when I looted this hat, I actually got to wear a hat and this corset and these leggings. Hello. They all showed up on my character when I got her, when I equipped them, but they probably are set at tier. So the next tier set I'll actually be able to change my look again. But I assume all the tier gear that I get in this is gonna look all the same. Now, when it comes to upgrading your equipment, it's a little bit different than a lot of other games do. A lot of other games, you kind of feed duplicates of gear into your gear to make it stronger, but you actually in this game have these little crystals that you use, enhanced crystals, and that's how you do it. So it's a little bit different on that respect. So I use gold and use those crystals to make my gear stronger, and obviously the higher the rank, the more crystals it requires to do so. But let's see what else is going on in this game here. There's all kinds of, and this is one thing that I wanted to kind of really commend the game on. Let's go ahead and turn auto skills back on, skip this quest. The menu system is very straightforward. One thing I didn't like about Lineage 2 Revolution is it felt like everything was hidden in a different menu. Here you got one menu. You got, boom, you go to menu, everything in the game is here. So character, potion upgrade, you have special growth, which is kind of this like alternative advancement system here. Look at that. Everything just happens in the menu. It's so funny. Looks like you can get followers or pets. There's a costume system, events, which I'm not going to click on because it'll open a web page. Crafting, daily activities, bonus. There's an auction house, cash shop, of course, season, which I assume is PvP related along with rank. Amphitheater, I'm not sure what that is. And then, of course, you have your main story, adventure. Main story, which, of course, is your main story. Adventures are kind of like side quests. Single play, there is multiplayer, and it looks like there is some type of guild war system. And, of course, there are guilds. So the game does allow you to do, let me zoom out a little bit again. The game does allow you to group up with people quite quick in this game. So there is a thing called Flash Quest right here that I can't turn on just yet because I'm in the main story right now. But this Flash Quest is a pretty interesting feature. Basically, no matter where you are, I'm dead again. I knew I shouldn't be over here. I need to be fighting some other things. I died twice in this video, so maybe it's not as autoplay as meets the eye, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. Let's try to do this hunt. Actually, let's go gather these herbs really quick. I need to build up some of these basic side quests before I continue on my main quest because I am getting toasted. But basically what this Flash Quest does, you activate it and you tell the game, hey, I'm interested in doing Flash Quests. And what the game basically does is that once a Flash Quest is open, and if you want to know what a Flash Quest is, it's basically, think of it as an instance public quest. So you say, hey, I'm interested in doing Flash Quest. When one opens, you automatically get teleported to the instance along with a bunch of other people, and you guys fight mobs, you fight bosses, you pick up things and things like that. And then at the end, you get rated based on how much damage you do, and you get contribution rewards based off of that. So it's something that, you know, gets you involved with playing with other people faster than I think a lot of these other games do. I've played a lot of them, and it always feels like you play the game solo for a huge portion of your beginning gameplay, and you don't really play with people until the very end, but most people don't make it that far. So this game at least allows you to play with people earlier on. So that's that. But yeah, that is Royal Blood. Like I said, this game is currently in an early access closed beta. So you can find it on the Android store. I'm not sure about iOS, but like I said, your progress will be wiped. So don't get too comfy. All right, let's look. So we're getting lots of materials. I'm looting people. Oh, this is essence. It's just his essence, all right? Not his actual body, just his essence. Whatever. Oh, this is why I've been dying. There we go. I got my auto potion on. All right. Now we're in better shape. I don't know how my auto potion got turned off, but of course, yes, this game does have an auto potion feature. So, yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about dying. So I shouldn't have died those 2 times. There we go. So that'll do it, I think. Once again, guys, my name is FG3000, and like I said, as these games come out, they're coming from a lot of high-profile companies, so I'll definitely try them out to see what they're all about, especially when Black Desert Mobile comes out, because as far as I know, they're going to be... And this is the funny thing about Black Desert Online, because I did play the PC version, but they're supposedly making the game a different version in the West than they are in the East. Maybe the West version will be less grindy because they're going to take out autoplay, but I'm not sure if that's true. I know a lot of people are asking for Black Desert Mobile to not have autoplay, but I haven't heard the discussions about making it less grindy. Because if you just take out the autoplay, the game is going to be boring as nails. Because a lot of the grind is built on the fact that you're autoplaying the game 24 hours a day and you just leave your computer or you leave your phone on. So if they just take out autoplay, that doesn't make the game better. That actually makes the game worse. So hopefully when they talk about westernizing Black Desert Mobile, they talk about lessening the grind if they're going to take out autoplay. And if they don't take out autoplay, I mean, it is what it is. We'll still check it out. But that is that. I'm FG3000. Thank you so much for watching. This is Royal Blood, and I will see you guys during the global launch. Later.